Okay, as you saw, everything is washed and cleaned of grime. There are a couple pieces like this one and this one that I'm gonna take and sandblast them and then repaint them. But for tonight's purposes, we're just gonna reassemble everything, show you how the carburetor goes back together. So I have carb rebuild kit. I got this one from Classic Carburetor Kit made in the USA from Mike's Carburetor Parts in Chehalis, Washington. Very nice products. He's very thorough in all the things that he sent me. Looking to rebuild a flathead Ford, I recommend. Let's see, so instructions. Oh, this is for if you need to reset the height of your float to the correct measurement. This gives you the instructions on how to do that. And then this is just a schematic breakdown of all the parts and how it's supposed to go back together. Now, we can refer to this or we can wing it. Well, I'm not gonna look at this for on video. I remember how to put it back together. Let's just not forget. So anyway, we're doing the Chandler Grove AA1, so we know which ones we're looking at. All right, so let's see what all we have in here. So a bunch of gaskets. Always have to be careful when you're putting gaskets on. Make sure you got the right one going on the right parts and that all the holes match up, that you don't have any holes in your parts that don't have a corresponding hole in the gasket. So right there, we've got our little hole matched up, so that's good. Bottom here, let's make sure all of our little holes. Oh, that one looks like it might be plugged, and I need to clean that out. Let's see about that. Here's that little tiny poker. Or there might just be nothing there. Nope, nothing there but metal. All right, so means that hole and both of those holes are clear. All right, so that's good. And then this one, the complex one. Paper that needs to be picked out. That's good. And we'll see what those go to, if anything, when we put it together. All right, so those three are good. What else? Oh, here's that new rubber accelerator pump. Make sure it fits well in there. Ooh, that's way too small. That is too small. So that's the wrong one for this, but we should have a spare one, or we could try to see if that leather swells up again. Here, I just said that good part sent. Oh, spare little ball. All right, so here is a power valve that we are not going to use because we have two of them over here, matching ones that are set up for our two carburetor setup. Jets over here, 4 new jets, and they are 51s, and the ones that I took out yesterday, if you remember, said 52. Not exactly sure how much of a difference that makes, but that's what was recommended. All right, so looks like we have new idler needles with associated springs. So we'll go with those first. We'll start from the bottom up. Now what you want to do with these, from what I've read, is you want to thread them all the way in. Don't seat them hard. And then from there you want to back them off 1.5 turns. Half, 1, 1.5. half, 1.5. All right, and that basically takes care of the bottom, except for the power valve that goes underneath here. So we'll thread our power valve in, make sure that we have a gasket on there. I don't know how much of a difference it makes, but there are 2 holes on the side, and this is a triangular, somewhat triangular opening. So I'm going to try as best I can to line those 2 openings up on a flat. It's just not going to work out, but that's what it's for. All right, thread it in. And well, the other one was on there pretty tight and smashed that gasket pretty good, so let's just give it a little snug. Nothing huge. Call that good. All right, so now we can assemble with a gasket. Now, like I said, I'm going to take this back apart so that I can blast this. So I'll just assemble it for tonight loosely. And then you guys get to see. All right. So, the big one goes up and under here. Now, start assembling the jets. Now, what did we see we had new? Okay, so this is a new window and seat. Put it out in there. And that corresponds to this one right here. It's a gasket. Right. Gasket goes here. Here. Haha! Have to remember, these had those little washers, gaskets. There we go. All right, takes care of that. Now let's put our jets in. Brass, and make sure you don't cross thread it. Which it feels like it's doing. Come on. Try the other one. Make sure I'm not doing something nuts. There we go. Let's refer to our instructions and make sure that there isn't a washer supposed to go on there. 53 is the jet main. Yep, no washer. There is a gasket that goes on the outside. One. All right. Okay. Now the brass on the outside. Gasket. All right, now accelerator pump. Now comes the question of, there's an accelerator pump spring, but with having the wrong one of these, can I scavenge off of somewhere else, or do we just try that leather one? Oh, well, before we do that, we do need to get this and the little steel ball down in there. This came with the brand new one, and I think I may have lost it. Oh, there it is. Should we use the brand new one or this one? Oh, let's use the brand new one. Now we gotta get it in the right hole. Plunk. Hey, hole in one. All right, now this is the struggle. Because you need that little piece that goes inboard to be directly over that ball so that it does its job. Keeping the ball down. Hook. Try again. Anyway, just so you all know, that portion right there needs to sit down inside there so that it covers the ball and keeps the ball from being able to rise up too far and pop out. And since I'm going to struggle with this for a minute or two, I'm going to go ahead and debating on whether it's a time lapse or just continue. I think I'll just continue. Okay, it's in there, and you can always know if you're correct because you turn it upside down and the ball doesn't fall out. But I don't know if you can hear it, but here, I'll hold everything still. Hear that? That's the little ball in its place. Okay, now, question of the accelerator pump. So that will go in there. For the time being, let's just use the leather one from last night because it fits better. You can actually hear some suction in there. So I'll swell this up with some, I'll just stick in a little thing of gasoline and swell it up and make sure that it still works okay. But in the meantime, we will use the new pump spring. Compresses. And our bat wing thing. All right, so compress this down. Oops, that big thing. All right, accelerator pump assembled. Down inside, so you can see how up and down, okay? All right, so now the top is ready to go on. But first we need to put our float on here. We have a new needle to go in there. And that goes up. Wait a minute. Oh, gasket. Is this the copper one or this one? Where do I have a copper gasket? I'll have to research that. Might be taking things apart. Oh, this little piece of felt here goes up on the bottom of the accelerator pump. I'll put that in there when I go to connect it. Two different versions. I think since this one is so different, I think I'll go ahead and use the original. Well, this copper one doesn't fit on here, so it means this is the gasket. I think I must have put that in upside down. I think that's it for this episode. I hope you all have enjoyed it and found it educational. Like I said, if you have any comments for me about my lack of understanding of a carburetor or some of the things that I got slightly, mostly, completely wrong, go ahead and feel like commenting down below. Also, feel free to like and subscribe while you're at it. Negative comments deserve a subscription. All right, y'all take care, and I'll see you next time.